As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball next. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging that hot stick. You know, it's always interesting to see a hitter's lifetime numbers against a pitcher and vice versa. Well, in this matchup, he has some pretty impressive ownage, as they say. 4 home runs in past at-bats, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Hunter Pence comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. This one's down to third. Fielded by Owings. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners. Up and down, he's going to take that away from him.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Here's Buster Posey now as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's the ball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
Getting ready for the bottom of inning number 1 as Gregor Blanco will have honors here in the home first.
Gregor Blanco.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Matt, this is a confident club right now. They're 5-1 in their last homestand, and here they start the first game of the road trip, and they're soaring with confidence. The game of baseball, it's about momentum, and if you're playing good ball, it doesn't matter if you're at home or on the road. This is a good team right now.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So coming to the plate, David Peralta. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is an interesting matchup, Matt. These are 2 of the best players in the league. You got a possible MVP candidate in the hitter and a possible Cy Young Award winner in the pitcher. What a matchup.
Line toward the gap in left center, and Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit, and that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the man at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner: 3 base hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
From the belt, the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Brandon Crawford.
First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down. A leadoff single for Crawford. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Jr.
We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Joe Panic as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average coming in at 266. 4 home runs and 47 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, that's why you finish your swing. That's a nice hack. He's just strong enough to push it out there, and it lands in front of the right fielder.
Cody Ashe.
Here's Cody Ashe. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Tell you what, Matt, if he makes a mistake here, 1-2 with the pitcher on deck, that would be a monumental mistake. I don't think he gives him anything to hit here. Makes him chase it to get him out.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Sent on the ground out to second. Drury gloves it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Giants leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Brandon Drury.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And at second base, Joe Panic. Joe Baseball. This guy's a gym rat. He catches the ball, turns the pivot, but he doesn't make mistakes for you. It seems like he's always in the game, making the right decisions.
Here's Chris Owings now. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. 4 hits in 26 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And a ball, 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting 7th, catcher Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes this the other way to right. Pence will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. In now, Madison Bumgarner.
Leading off for San Francisco,
9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 pitch on its way. Chopped at the plate. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Blanco on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So digging in now, Nick Ahmed. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. At the plate, Patrick Corbin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 call. Then he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Blanco.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gregor Blanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Bumgarner has his target. Here's the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading out for San Francisco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready for another chance. Buster Posey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. In there, 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
This is popped up. Under it is Owings, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Into the box now, Melvin Upton Jr. as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Set. Here's the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 6.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Hence giving chase. 1 out.
The first baseman.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an
Smith.
appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey!
And that one right down Main Street.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting. Second
Riding
baseman.
in once again, Brandon Drury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
50th pitch of the game on its way. That's wide. 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here comes Bumgarner. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joe Panic. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Now the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Martinez is there, and he has it for the out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Here's Cody Ashe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you ever talk about a much-needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ashe rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. Well hit to right, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit out toward second. Drury has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Here it is on 3-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and he struck him out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The high fastball is in there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Now at the plate, Patrick Corbin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Bumgarner has his sign. 1-2 on its way. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. San Francisco leads this one 2-0. There is Buster Posey. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blanco sprinting after it. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
How do you like that? A check swing and he gets a single. Most people are complaining on a check swing. I didn't go. Now you see what happens when you do.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. Pitches a cold strike. And it's in time. How about that? Crawford nailed trying to take second.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Joe Panic.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
And a curveball in for a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Ready once again, David Peralta, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner's back. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. Paul Goldschmidt, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Softly to the right side. Should get the runner to third. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
The first baseman, number 44. Paul
Digging in and looking for
Goldschmidt.
more, Paul Goldschmidt. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Martinez.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball
Second
instead of a
baseman.
single.
Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And he hits it hard to the right side. Oh, he whiffs on it at first. It's right by him into right. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with one away.
Owing.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here. So that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Derek Law enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Jake Lamb will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The catcher,
So stepping in, Chris Iannetta, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Leonis Martin will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. One run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Line towards center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Well, you scrap and you fight. You try to get back in it. You're down 1 in middle innings, and you come up with a big 2 RBI base hit. Now let's see if they continue to add on and maybe pull away in this game.
In now, Nick Ahmed. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 3 runs already home here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And the second run will score as they push the margin here to 5-2 now.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Into the box now, Patrick Corbin. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Panic is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 7th inning coming up. D-backs lead it 5-2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jake Lamb is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 22.
Leonis Martin will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Leonis Martin.
Here's Cody Ashe, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
San Francisco, center fielder number 25, Cody Ashe.
Jeff Mathis is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 2, Jeff Mathis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Nick Hundley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez.
A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Goldschmidt is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants are down on 4 pitches, and the deficit remains 5-2. Sam Dyson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sam Dyson.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Gregor Blanco.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with a third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Panic's got it. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. J.D. Martinez would be next. Set. Here's the 3-1, and no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here. A runner on first with 2 away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Giants 2. Ready for another chance? Hunter Pence. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Pence.
David Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
David Hernandez.
In there, no balls and a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Pence now heading for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Well, that pulled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Hit to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Buster Posey now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the stretch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And another foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail 5-2. Digging in once again, Brendan Drury. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ashe racing back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Lamb comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. The runner in scoring position with none out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Into the box, Jeff Mathis. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nick Ahmed. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The pitcher, number 33, David Hernandez.
Ketel Marte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. 9th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Giants 2. Andrew Chafin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Andrew Chafin.
Ready for another shot now. Melvin Upton Jr. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman, Joe Panic.
So striding in, Joe Panic. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
Center fielder number 25, Cody Ashe.
Now in the box, Cody Ashe. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Patrick Corbin earns his 12th victory in the ball game. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Patrick Corbin. His record is now 12-9. The loss goes to Madison Bumgarner.